The other day, Pam and I stopped at our favorite breakfast place after church, and we met a gentleman named Bill, a really nice guy. I was drawn to him right away because he seemed very kind and humble. And as we talked, he told me that he worked for many years for a company here in town, a fairly large company. And when he left, he handed me his card. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, he didn't just work for this company, he was the president. But he never told me. That's kind of a picture of humility, and I want to talk to you about it in your morning cup of inspiration. God does not like pride. He says that pride comes before a fall, and he tells us to be humble. In fact, Jesus told a great story in Luke chapter 18, starting in verse 10. He said, 2 men went up to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee, and the other was a tax collector. The Pharisee, he stood up and prayed about himself. God, I thank you that I am not like other men, robbers, evildoers, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week and give a tenth of all I get. But the tax collector stood at a distance. He would not even look up to heaven, but beat his breast and said, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. I tell you that this man, rather than the other, went home justified before God. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. When I think about Jesus coming to the earth, he was the picture of humility. He left heaven, and he became like a man and faced death as on a cross as a man, dying for our sins. So we need to remember his example, and we need to be humble when we deal with others. I hope that inspires you today. God bless. I'll talk to you soon for another morning cup of inspiration.